welcome to WCHS Today. I'm Mike Mills, subbing for John Stromberger, who's subbing for Jim Tallman, who's subbing for Shane Newkirk, who's subbing for Danny Bigger, who's lost in the flatlands in Nigeria. Tonight, John's guests will be Stan Hieronymus, the Lapine Twins, and Know Your Band. And now here's Strami.
How y'all doing? Got a great show planned. Why don't we just mosey on over to the band and have Rob introduce them?
How are you? Hey, Rob. Okay. Well, we've got the band's different each week, as you can see. How about we all introduce ourselves here?
Eric Newkirk.
Like there.
Eric Newkirk.
What are you playing?
Drums today.
Tony Robbins. Baritone.
Carol Fishback, saxophone.
Brian Heller on the best. Trumpet.
Jean Gisselson, bells.
All right, this is the band.
Great show planned. You have to excuse my allergies. They're running a little bit rampant tonight. But anyway, so if you hear me snortling over here, it's just the allergies. What do we do at the beginning of every show? What is it, guys?
Big bad joke!
I think it's Mike Mills who's got our joke tonight.
Yeah. Okay, now in the big stock market crash lately, you know how it's affected everybody and their money. Well, I know a guy who's a shoe repairman. You know, he likes to fix shoes and whatnot. And he was hit pretty hard by it. So I said, what are you going to do about it? He goes, well, I'll just pick myself up, dust myself off, and start a loafer again.
Good joke, Mike.
Thank you.
Good joke.
Oh, man.
We received a thank you note from this group of people that made a commercial, or a announcement, whatever it was, on our set. And I'd like to read that for you now. On behalf of Construction Equipment Federal Credit Union, I would like to personally thank Washington Community High School. WCHS's contribution in the preparation of a video for CEFCU's United Way Drive was substantial. The use of WCHS Tonight set, and particularly the cooperation and assistance of Dave Woodward and Dan Bigger, aided greatly to the success of our video. As a result of this help, a 13% increase in contributions over our 1986 goal was achieved. Additionally, the video has been utilized by the Heart of Illinois United Way in presentations by their staff. Again, thank you for the help of Washington Community High School. Sincerely, Keith M. Reynolds, Personnel Manager. Yeah! Great. Thanks. Happy birthday. I don't know what is going on with you guys. We've got two announcers tonight. Two announcers.
Mike Mills.
All-time record.
Rob Weiner.
Well, we had the big
You have a
football
joke?
game. No, I don't have a joke.
Football game.
Football
It was
game.
tragic.
Very good team, Bloomington, though.
They have running backs. Gee, many
Running
Christmas.
One guy's got a free ride to Michigan. Full scholarship.
That's a big money scholarship.
Very good team, though. We gave it our best shot, though. They had nothing to be ashamed of. Very good team.
There are going to be some changes going on in cable, and this is how you can remember the most important one. 5 equals 3 plus 2. WCHS Today is going from Channel 5 to Channel 32, and that's how you can remember it. It's kind of clever, I think. But that's how you can remember where to tune in for WCHS Today every Thursday. Our own channel? Oh, wow.
Holy cow.
Progress.
Woo! Holy buckets.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Crazy, man.
We did an audience poll. You guys wanna hear
Oh,
an
my
audience poll?
gosh.
The question was, what do you think the top group or singing artist of the 80s is by record selling popularity?
That's a good question. Good
Genesis
Yeah.
was a good one.
Yeah.
Ah.
Another Genesis.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
a third Genesis.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Here we got Jack Frost and the Reindeer Rampage.
Whose was that?
I don't know.
More
Lawrence
probably.
Welk's Orchestra. And I do have the actual top 10 when I get done with these, just to save you from worrying. U2.
Yeah!
Whitney Houston.
Nah.
The Dead Milkmen. Big hit recording artists. What's this one say? Weird Al Yankovic. CBS. They sell a lot of records. Whoa.
Oh no, no.
Stop it, stop it.
U2, Huey Lewis.
Yeah, you too.
Bon Jovi. Yeah. Soft Cell and the Jackson 5.
John Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Here's the actual top 10. Number 10 is Journey. See, this is really surprising to me, some of these things. Number 9 is John Cougar. Number 8 is Kenny Rogers. Now, who would have thought that would be number 8? You would have thought that?
Oh yeah.
Cool and the Gang was 7. Madonna was 6. Michael Jackson was 5. Prince and the Revolution came in 4th. We got 4. Something to think about. Lionel Richie was 3rd. Billy Joel was 2nd. And I bet you nobody can guess who was number 1, except unless I've told you already. Unless you look. Hall & Oates. There it is. Something to think about. Hall & Oates. But anyway,
All right, that was great. Beautiful.
are we doing the phone message? Okay. We got a phone message tonight. It's from our phone-loving friend John Norland, whatever.
Here we go.
And Bigger's gone, so we've got our adjustment back again.
Stop it.
Can't wait to hear this one.
Are we gonna be able to?
Anyway, we can hear you.
I can hear it ringing.
This is the Norland White House. Your call has been placed under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you as a telephone message.
You next to it.
If you cannot afford to leave a telephone message, one will be appointed to you. So please, leave your name and number at the sound of the tone, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Thanks, John. It wasn't that good anyway. So, it's could you guys hear it? I couldn't tell.
No.
Did it go on the tape?
Yes, it did.
Well,
Okay,
at least
well,
it went home.
Be sure to watch the show tonight and catch John Norland's phone message. Don't clap for that one, no. Tim Franz has come up with another top 10 list, but unfortunately, he couldn't make it or didn't want to come. Oh, he is here. Oh, are you going to read it? Are you going to read it, or is Mike? Mike's going to read it. And we got some very impressive, might I add, graphics for this one.
Top 10 tardy excuses for Waco High.
Let it get on.
Number 10.
Wait, okay, there it is.
Number 10. I missed the bus.
9, I had to go to the bathroom.
8. I got lost.
7, my counselor forgot to give me a pass.
6. My locker jammed.
5, I just had to find out who got caught drinking last weekend.
4. Dave Nixon beat me up.
3, someone shot me.
2. I was preparing for class.
And number 1, my girlfriends and my braces got locked together. I don't know what happened.
Another great top 10 list from Tim Franz.
Attaboy, Timmy. Timmy does it again.
Our featured guest tonight is very involved in a hobby that has personally taken my life over. But he owns a shop in town called Baseball Cards and More, and he's going to come on and tell you a little about the hobby in the shop. So would you please welcome Stan Hieronymus.
Yeah!
So how you doing? First question everyone wants to know is, what is, and could you give us a little history on baseball cards?
That could take quite a while.
Yeah,
But,
summarize.
this afternoon, a woman came into the shop, and she was desperately looking for baseball cards for her grandson. She didn't know anything about it, but she walks in and says, "Do you have any baseball cards?" But a few years ago, there were no shops where you would walk into and say those things. 100 years ago, when this craziness started, it was in tobacco. And you could go into the entire industrial revolution, but as tobacco was produced in a lot of cigarette companies, they were looking for a reason for people to buy one cigarette or another cigarette, and they started putting little baseball cards in the cigarette packages. And that's the way it continued clear through the 1970s. People were still buying candy or bubble gum, or now you can buy detergent or macaroni and cheese or popcorn, and one of the reasons you buy that product is to get the baseball cards along with it. But people now buy baseball cards. They have value as baseball cards.
How did you personally get interested in the hobby?
That's my son's fault. He's 10 years old now, but 3 years ago when he was 7, we bought a Chicago Cubs team set. And that was 1984, which is when the Cubs won the mini pennant. And had traded for everybody during the year, so we had to buy a traded set, and we just kept buying from there.
And that traded set's pretty valuable now, so that was pretty...
Yeah, that traded set sells for $70 or something like that. That shows you...
What'd you buy it for?
$8.
So, how did you get interested in, like, making a store out of the hobby?
I think that was Chuck's idea. We're not quite sure how this happened, but Chuck Bisher, who's my partner in this venture, and he lives in Washington as well, and used to teach and coach at Washington, and now is at Peoria High School. I was helping him catch up cards for his son, and in the course of things, he looked at all this interest in people, and he said, "What if we had a little shop on the side?" And it's got a little crazier since then because everybody's interested in baseball cards.
Has the business been pretty good?
It's been surprising. People's interest in cardboard is pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's what people always tell me. How can you spend that much money on a piece of cardboard?
It's a lot of fun, and there are a lot of different parts to it. I brought along one of the earlier tobacco cards. I don't know that people will be able to see it, but this is from the early 1900s, and I don't know if you want to. People are familiar with cards. If you could see, it was a lot different the way they were packed in then. But there would be cards now. If I look at cards from the 50s and 60s, I remember trading those cards.
Yeah.
And I can remember, my friends' rooms that we were trading them in, and it gives you a warm, nostalgic feeling, just like the 60s music does for people. And parents know how hard it would be for them to go back and buy those same cards they traded away. Cards that, it cost a nickel a package for the cards you can get, and all you got it was at the corner, Galleons was the name of our place. It was a little grocery store. It'd be like Lindy's now, except smaller. And there was just no place to get baseball cards, so you had a few baseball cards. To go back and reconstruct that would cost hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
So parents are involved as well, and we get adults in their 40s and 50s in, and they're spending money to reconstruct their youth. And fathers realize that if they get their sons and their daughters to do the same thing now, they'll have that. They won't have lost that. So I think that's one reason people are willing to spend the money they spend on it.
You always hear about mothers throwing out cards when somebody goes to
college.
college.
If all those mothers hadn't thrown out all those cards, these cards wouldn't be worth what they're worth because there'd be a lot more of them. But there are more collectors all the time, so there's always greater demand than there's supply.
So do you expect it to keep getting more popular?
It'll go up and down. For instance, in the late 1970s, you could have built the modern day card collecting starts with 1952 Top Set. And that set runs about $25,000–$30,000 more. And the Mickey Mantle card is worth about $3,500 of that. Now that card was about $500 in the late 70s. It climbed clear up to $2,100, and then it crashed back down to $1,000 in 1981. So it's just like the stock market crash. And what they said, well, there are more cards than we know of, and it dropped in value. The same thing could happen with cards today. That's why we try and emphasize to people, collect what you want and don't think of it as an investment. Just buy things you want to have over time and don't spend too much money.
What's the most expensive card like ever made? Is there one that you can?
The Hannes Wagner card, which is the same, it's from the same series, which was put out from between 1909 and 1912. It's not the rarest card, but in good condition, there are probably 6 or 8 that are mint in perfect condition, and they sell for about $35,000 each.
One card. What about in the store? Do you have anything that has been
Well, I
comparable?
don't want to invite burglars.
Oh.
No, our most expensive cars, we have some from the early 1950s, Duke Snyder and Yogi Berra that are worth about $250 each.
So those, you don't sell those very often. They just once in a
No,
while.
we don't sell those very often.
Who are the big players like that kids come in and looking for right now?
Well, everybody loves Don Mattingly and
Yeah.
Mark McGuire. Those are the two biggest. And Eric Davis earlier in the summer, he's cooled off a little bit since then.
Yeah.
Jose Canseco is still a favorite. I don't know if it's his name or what, but he's very popular.
Could you maybe let us in on some of the people that we should, if anybody collects cards that we should buy that maybe isn't real popular right now?
Well, as you know, John, sometimes my advice isn't the
Yeah.
best, because last winter I had a chance to buy 50 Mark McGuire cards for 35 cents each. I thought that was too expensive, and that would have cost me $17.50, and now one of them sells for that price. So the people in the minor leagues that don't have cards yet, that people think are going to be stars, are the ones they're going to jump on. Mark Grace, who played here, and Dwight Smith, who played here
For the Chiefs.
and they may be another year away from playing with the Chicago Cubs. And Greg Jeffries, who's in the Mets organization, he still may be another year away, but he's going to be a real good player. The Cardinals have some players, Lance Johnson, Alex Cole. They're both excellent prospects.
You got any big plans, big specials for Christmas? Like is that when the 88s come out, the new sets?
Some of the 1988 cards will be out before Christmas and some won't, but we'll sell the sets now so people can give them as Christmas presents, and then
Like pre-buy them and like...
Right. I'll pick them up after Christmas. Additionally, we try and get a lot of things that can be different stocking stuffers and other little sets and stuff like that. So when parents come in and say, I want baseball cards, that's what he wants for Christmas, baseball cards. And we also collect wish lists, which if you can come in and write down what you want. And if you're a father, you can come in and write down what you want, and the kids can come in and buy it for you later or something like that.
Okay, so what are the hours of the store, so if people want to...
We're open noon to 6, Monday through Friday,
Okay.
10 to 5 on Saturday, and noon to 5 on Sunday.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for explaining the hobby, and thanks for coming.
Thanks, man.
Okay, we did one of these earlier, and it was a huge success. Humongous success. So we're going to do it again. It's called an audience game.
Hey!
And if we have any volunteers that want to come up here and play this game, surely
How
come
many
up.
do we need?
Two?
Right there.
Pat
Right there,
Evans
those two, Stephanie and Amber.
and Lance. Come on up, you two.
Who we
All
have?
right.
Over there. Is this Matt Holte's idea? I don't know. Well, anyway, it's like it's. Oh, well, this is where it's a trivia quiz. This is gonna be a trivia quiz, and this is the book it came from. It's called "Questions: The Perfect Companion to Your Trivia Games." Can you get a close up of that one? Huh? All right. Whoever answers the most questions wins the tournament. What's the prize? We have a movie thing?
Ask Shane what the prizes are.
What are the prizes, Shane?
Well, John, first of all, for the first place winners, we have 2 tickets to the great Valley Floor Cinema, located on Peoria Street. We also have 1 ticket for the runner-up.
Thank you, Shane.
I don't know much about this. Is it whoever answers the most, or whoever answers? Is it like whoever raises their hand first, or do we trade? All right, we'll trade off. I'll ask you a question, then you, and it goes on forever. Number 1, Lance. What type of gambling was the subject of 1973 Paul Newman, Robert Redford movie The Sting? Well, now I saw this movie.
Legitimate question.
What type of gambling is in the movie?
5.
Today.
I have no idea.
The answer? You know?
No, I don't.
Anybody know? Horse racing was the answer to that question. Horse racing. Pat Evans' turn. Good start to this game. What city is named the City of Light?
Chicago.
Wrong.
I have no idea.
Does anybody know? What? Paris was the answer.
Well, gee, that was my second guess.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I can feel a sneeze coming on. Okay. Number 3. What common cooking ingredient has the chemical formula NaCl?
Oh, I know. Table salt.
Oh! Hey! That one. Chalk one up. Pat's turn. You got to get this one right, buddy. What do the initials YMCA stand for?
Young Men's.
Don't tell him the answer.
Cross.
Wrong. Lance knows.
Young Men's Christian Association.
There we go.
We got 2.
2 zip. We go to Pat again because Lance got that one right. Well, you got one right. Okay, we'll go to Lance.
Doesn't matter.
It's 2 zip. Lance over Pat.
Uh-oh.
This is Lance.
We got the score.
Oh, we got
Lance is
score.
Lance is
Give me the score.
closest.
Just a second. 4 more, please.
Where is it?
Okay. Okay. 1, 2. No, 0.
It's what? It's 2-0. Lance over Pat. Okay.
2.
Okay. Can we continue now?
Yes.
Okay. Number 5. Lance. What is the first word of the U.S. Constitution?
We.
That's 3.
I gotta go this way.
It's 3-0. Pat, you have no chance, but we're going to ask you the question anyway. What was the title of the last episode of the TV series MASH? And the special episode ran 2.5 hours in 1983. The title of the last episode.
I don't know.
You know?
The last episode.
No, I know. Can I guess?
You know?
I have no idea.
Mike Mills knows the answer.
Something like goodbye and farewell.
Close. Goodbye, farewell, amen. That is the answer. Lance Waldinger is the winner of our audience game this evening. He will receive 2 free movie passes. Pat will receive 1. And our cameraman, Jim Tallman, can bring him on.
Now, how big a dent did this put in our like funding for this? $3.
It broke us, basically. There you go, Lance. We're broke.
Thank you, John.
Oh, they were?
Oh,
Oh, they were donated.
Donated by Valley Forge.
I don't know if I want to use these.
Well, just sell
Let's
them.
have a hand for Valley Forge.
Valley Forge and what?
I want to buy some movie passes.
Thanks, Valley Forge, for donating those tickets. And you guys can go now. The game's over. Thanks for playing. Okay, my next guest was planning to be a pair of twins, but a recent change has come across, so now we have the twins and her sister. So would you please welcome Lynn, Laurie, and Kristen Lapine. Back when I was a freshman, I clap too much. When I was a freshman, I remember Berkey having on the Hoyt sisters. So I figured, why not the Lapine sisters? So how y'all doing?
Fine.
This could be good. This could be good. Yeah. Oh no. Wait till you hear the laugh.
Just don't get me started.
I thought you had play practice.
We got out.
Okay.
But we have to go back again tonight at 6.
Until.
10.
And what is the play's name?
The Stuck Pot.
Stuck.
Would you stop it?
What do you play, Kristen?
I play Mary Jane Tompkins.
Big part? Is it a big part?
Yeah. I like it.
And are you two in play, Lynn, Laurie?
Yeah.
What are you?
Marilyn.
Marilyn.
Julia.
Who?
Julia. They're twins.
Julia. Oh, really? How convenient. Well, anyway. We have a clip of we're just going to say her name now. We're going to have you guess which of the twins it was, but I think she said her name in the clip. Clip of Laurie, who's the one on your far left as you're looking at the TV, when she was in 6th grade at the carnival. She was on a carnival clip with 2 of her friends, and I can't mention their names because of embarrassment. So could we run the carnival clip right now? That's the wrong one, but I think it's after it. There it is.
Oh no.
Turn it up.
Jody. I'm Stacy. I'm Jody.
And what would you like to talk about?
Boys.
Boys. Well, that sounds interesting. Okay. What do you have to say? Not everybody at once.
Go first. They're really cute.
Oh, well, go ahead. Oh, gee, this is getting good. Let's keep this going for a while. What's your
Adorable.
Okay, your turn.
No.
Giggle, giggle, giggle. Keep going. This is good.
Okay. And you should kiss them all the time. Always hang around with them and hold hands all the time or something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
See, we got paper.
Oh. Okay, what do you guys want for Christmas? Boys?
Yeah, a dog.
A dog?
Cool clothes.
Cool clothes?
Me too.
Y'all want, and you want a dog too? Okay, so Santa Claus, if you're out there listening, make sure these girls get what they want. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
What do you guys want for Christmas?
My 2 front teeth.
Does Laurie want boys? How sweet. How sweet. Do you guys want boys? As you said in the clip? Clothes. A dog. Whatever was in the clip. And a consultant consulted me just about 2 minutes ago and wanted me to ask you about a Woodpecker award. There's that laugh, folks. Right there.
Right at you.
What is the Woodpecker award? Okay.
It's an award.
It's an award
Okay.
that I got at band camp.
For laughing.
Oh, I see. It resembles the laugh. I see. I get it. Woodpecker laugh. I've noticed it's like a chain reaction. You'll laugh, and the rest is self-explanatory. But I don't even have to do anything. So, to change the subject very quickly, are you all, I understand the band's going to California. Well, I know the band.
Yay!
Are you all going?
Yeah.
You are. And so, are you guys going to sell a lot of fruit, maybe?
Yeah.
Now, how do you
Would
do
all like
that?
to buy some? What? Yeah.
How do you do that? Do you do y'all take different parts of the neighborhood?
It's
Or-
really hard because there's 5 people in the same general area.
And then 3 of them live in our house.
Could be a problem. What do you do?
We fight.
You don't, I mean, what do you do? Do you go to houses and the first one of the house gets the order?
Yeah.
Running to the houses.
Yeah.
I get it. No.
Or we call areas and if, I don't know.
It's like,
Well,
she'll get this straight, and I'll get this straight, and Laurie will get what's left.
Sounds like Laurie gets the bum deal out of that one.
Yeah.
But anyway. I can just sit here and look at you guys. Okay. Okay, well, to end this quickly, thanks for coming on. And that's the end of the interview. And because I wanted to have you on for the clip, you know, so you did. So, can you tell I'm a replacement? Well, anyway, thanks for coming on, and see you. Hey! Yes. Woo. We got another little thing here that might interest some of you. It's for you politically active people. Found this in another book. Close up, Don. Book of Lists, Part 3. This is really our third list of the evening. Kind of spooky.
Whoa.
Okay, wonderful. Anyway, this is coincidences between President Lincoln and President Kennedy. It's really kind of spooky. 2 of Lincoln's sons were named Edward and Robert. Edward died at age 3. Robert lived on. 2 of Kennedy's brothers were named Edward and Robert. Robert was assassinated. Edward lived on. See, this is the kind of stuff this has. I won't read them all because it would take forever, but... Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy. Kennedy's secretary was named Lincoln.
Ooh.
Freaky.
Psychedelic.
This one really kills me. John Wilkes Booth shot President Lincoln while he was sitting in the theater. Yeah, the Ford Theater, and then he hid in a warehouse. Kennedy was shot from a warehouse, and Lee Harvey Oswald was found hiding in a theater. Whoa. And Booth and Oswald were both killed before they could be tried in court. Yeah. Okay, 2 more. That's all. Abraham Lincoln was succeeded by Andrew Johnson, who was born in 1808. Kennedy was succeeded by Lyndon Johnson, who was born in 1908. Now this last one's for you mathematically gifted people.
Where?
Lincoln and Kennedy each have 7 letters. Andrew Johnson and Lyndon Johnson each have 13 letters. And John Wilkes Booth and Lee Harvey Oswald each have 15 letters. I won't sleep tonight. Anyway, we haven't done this little thing for a while. It's called Know Your Band.
Hey, all right.
Does the whole band want to be on, or do we just want one person? Well, what is it? You just the whole band?
I did the whole band, yeah.
Okay, well, band. Come
Hey,
on.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
We got the whole band coming on the show right now. The whole band. Scoot over. Gonna have to get some
I need to go on a diet.
new structures for the couch, but
Can I sit all the way across you guys?
yeah, go ahead. Okay, so why don't we go across and you guys can just introduce yourself, your year in school, and your instrument.
Alright. Should I go first?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm Tony Robbins, and I got that part right. I'm a freshman. I play tuba and baritone.
Next.
I'm Carol Fishbach. I'm a sophomore, and I play saxophone and clarinet.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay. I'm Liz Cox. I'm a sophomore, and I play French horn, and I'm a drum major.
Major.
I'm Brian Heller, and I only play trumpet, and I'm a senior.
I'm Louis Pope, and I play tuba, and I'm a junior.
Yeah.
I'm Eric Newman. I play clarinet, and I'm a freshman.
Yeah!
Yeah!
That is Shane's cousin down there. Shane's cousin Eric. So, what prompted all you people to just jump right in and be part of the TV Club band?
Dan made me.
Dan made you. Anybody else? What about you?
Jim out there, he begged me.
On his hands and knees?
That's right.
Please come on the show.
Jim's paying me money.
Okay.
I'm not actually a member of the band.
Neither Shane.
I'm like a stand-in.
Stand-in?
To make it seem like a large
Yeah.
band.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Eric?
I have no reason.
Yeah, that's right. You were in the audience, and we just drafted you tonight. I remember. And Liz?
Oh, I like to support our school's activities, and you know.
That is a heck of an attitude. I mean, that's a heck. You go far with that one. So, who's all going to California out of this bunch?
Me.
Basically everybody.
Yeah.
So, are you guys? Who's the head of the band? Who is it? I don't.
He is today, Rob.
Rob is.
Mr. Wayne out there.
Quit?
Dan quit.
I think Dan did
quit?
resign as the band director.
I think
Trig.
Jeff. I think Jeff and I are like co-director.
Co-directors. So, are you gonna have any practices? Any features in the?
Have we ever had practice?
We'd like to have a feature in the next couple of weeks.
Okay. Any? Can you sneak us a little?
Well, we can play one.
Oh, you got all the songs right there, huh?
I think we got some new songs for Pep Band this year. I think we'd like to debut some of these new songs for our TV show.
And what are they?
Don't give them away.
Yeah, we'll keep it a secret.
We'll keep it
Yeah, Pep Band
You'll
is
find
gonna
out
be really
next
good.
week.
Yes, they are.
So anybody
Yes.
who wants to come to the basketball game and watch the Pep Band,
Yeah.
you sure can. Okay. My next question. Why don't you just tell them the songs?
Okay.
Because that way they'll want to come.
Yeah.
Well, Tequila, it's a Pee Wee Herman song. Kiss 'em Goodbye, La Bamba, and what else?
There's Lean on
Twist
Me.
and Shout. We got
Lean
Twist
on
and
Me.
Lean on Me. So, Pep Band's going to be one big awesome thing this year.
Yeah.
Thing.
Awesome. Awesome.
What a compliment.
Well, thanks, band, for coming over and chatting for a few minutes as a filler. That's about all
Thanks
about
so
all the
much,
time we
John.
have for tonight. I'd like to thank Stan Hieronymus for coming on in the Pines. Don't forget the old channel mathematical thing. Channel 32. Yeah, 5 equals 3 plus 2. I'm not sure. What are the other channel things? It's like USA is switching, and then
They're all switching.
everything's.
6 equals
It's
3 plus 3 because it's what
It's-
MTV's
it's-
will be.
It's
It's
at
gonna
what?
go to channel 3 and MTV's like gonna jump up to 30 or 31.
well.
Stupid.
Check your check your local listings for the channels. And thanks for watching. And Jim Tallman will be back next week with a fun-filled show.
Yay!
We got any guests planned? Yeah. Because you said you wanted to get maybe the play people, maybe. Oh well, we'll talk about that later, and you guys can find out next week. So thanks for watching, and see you later.
I'm not moving.
Play.
Really can't get out of this couch.
No horn.
I'll play.